Hello, and welcome back as I celebrate triumph through tragedy. Just like when James Franco sawed his own arm off to escape that fallen boulder. In Perfidious, Pete plays XCOM, War of the Chosen. That's right, you know me, I'm just like James Franco. Hip, cool, talented, debonair, got away with the ladies. That's me, yep. And also, like James Franco, I'm magnificently triumphing over a terrible situation that was entirely the fault of my own poor decision-making. Seth Rogen, Charlize Atomic Theron paid the ultimate price. But you know what? Unlike James Franco and the whole Boulder thing, I actually came out of this situation a little better than I went in. And somebody's out there right now going, you know, Pete, Franco did come out of the whole Boulder thing with a new nickname. I'm gonna guess it was probably like Lefty. But I digress. And, you know, Franco maybe got a sweet nickname, but he was down an arm. Us, however, I mean, yeah, we lost Charlize Theron, we lost Seth Rogen, and it's a tragedy beyond merit. But you know what we came out with? Well, we came out with actually a James Franco and a Paris Strabismus Hilton. We got two higher-ranked troopers than the two that we lost. So, I hate to say so long suckers to Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen, but I kind of feel like old Pete's gone into full presidential mode here. I've traded in that old spouse for a hot new model. Are you done, Bradford? Because I was going to make a joke about the fact that when I said a hot new model, I meant like not only the new year model, but also the fact that Melania Trump was a model before she... You know what? Never mind.
I just wish we had more to go on.
Just, no, it's fine. You shit all over my joke, Bradford. This is it. I mean, I worked hard on that. There's a joke in there also about, you know, Melania being some kind of model before she became a trophy. Yeah, who cares? Charlize Theron, Seth Rogen, I'm sorry you're dead. I mean, I'm not as sorry as I am for the whole Trump joke and the fact that Bradford shit all over it. But, you know, what are you gonna do? We got James Franco to fill in for his buddy. He's here. He's looking for revenge. Paris Strabismus Hilton is here, and she's looking in two directions simultaneously to make sure nobody sneaks up on her. I'm looking to go ignore this isolated Hilton because I don't want to spend... Wait a minute. Do I have Paris Hilton on the brain? Isolated Haven, yeah.
You're not leaving me a lot of options, and your soldiers are the ones who will pay the price.
I'm not sure what you're on about. You're talking about the Elder's artifacts. Are you talking about the weapon that I stole from your dead... I don't know if sister is the right word, but I'm gonna go with sister, since I did kill her. Yes, is that what we're talking about? I also don't remember what I was doing. Apparently I was making contact in the eastern United States so we could get over to that level 5 facility. Okay, you know what? That seems like a solid investment of our time. Let's go back to doing that. Isolated Hilton, Pete. You got Paris Hilton on the brain. I can't help myself. How? I don't... She's got that Melissa Joan Hart thing going where you'd be like, you know, why has nobody ever acknowledged the fact that she's cockeyed as fuck, man? She could be looking straight at you, except you're pretty sure she may also be looking at that straight billboard over there 25 feet to your right. How come nobody ever remarks upon the fact?
We've managed to track the chosen hunter to this region.
Okay.
Regional contacts located.
Yeah, that's what I came here to do, actually, was to go make contact with that level 5 facility in Mexico. But before we're going to have enough intel to do it, we're going to have to install a radio relay. Wow, they're getting really expensive, though. 200 supplies and 9 days? What am I building, WKROK, the greatest rock station in the post-apocalypse? If I'm going to build KROK, I feel like I also probably got to hire, like, Diamond Dave to come DJ for me, right?
Rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Yeah, even Diamond Dave Osborne, who's been ready to get back out there for a long time, but Alex and Eddie are like, nah, fuck you, man. Ilma Drone's plans have been countered. The guy's name is Ilma Drone? So the Templar guy is some kind of cartel king. Ilma Droney. No wonder they can't keep him in prison. Nobody can keep him down. They put him in jail and he just digs a 45-mile tunnel and gets away scot-free. Ilma Droney. So, do we have any promotions available here? Not that, well, I mean, we sort of double promoted Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. We just double promoted them and also replaced. Is it a, well, we could go get another scare. I don't really want another faction soldier. I just want the promotion. Can I go on the mission, take the promotion, and then just say, you know what, that may be what I do. A superior weapon upgrade also is not terrible, though. Could recruit some Templars. Nah. I mean, we get a promotion if we just go recruit a sergeant here. Mission is susceptible by ambush for the chosen. We can negate the chance that somebody gets wounded, but we're probably gonna get ambushed. Do we care about an ambush? Who could we send on this mission that would be... Let's see if we have any worthwhile targets to send on that mission. That's the real question. You know, Steph... Yeah. We should just send Keanu Reeves, and this is exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna send Lady Gaga. And then this could be any soldier, but we might as well send Keanu because the fact that they are bonded should lower the time required here by a day. Pete, you're sending out 2 of your best on a cove. Yeah, damn Skippy I am, because I want Lady Gaga promoted to maximum rank. We'll do what now? Hand in hand? Keanu Reeves and Lady Gaga did deepen their bond to level 2. Let's see if they can get this covert action done before we finish the radio.
Central.
Apparently not.
Commander, excellent. My analysis of the fragmented codex data is almost complete. The information
Almost
I've
complete? Could you
uncovered
just
so
waited
far
till you were done and then
outweighs
called
the
me?
loss of the shadow chamber, as you'll see.
Apparently Dr. Tigan's got like that 4-year-old at a swimming pool thing going. He's like, Mom, watch me dive! Mom! And Dr. Tigan's like, Pete, watch me research! Pete, look, I'm doing it, Pete! I'm researching! And we're like, yes, Dr. Tigan, that's very good. Go, yeah, that's right. Go ahead and do your research there. No, I'm watching. Not watching though, I'm actually just looking at this book. I mean, I'm reading surreptitiously, and every time Dr. Tigan turns to check to make sure that I'm actively watching him, I glance up real quick and hope I look like an attentive parent.
Searching for a cure to their condition for centuries. Each time they encountered a new species, they procured what genetic information and material they required and moved on to the next world. Until now.
Because they finally found what they were looking for. John Bradford's liver. If anything can regenerate tissue that fast, it's gotta be the key to the elders warding off their wasting disease. If that man's liver can regrow despite the unbelievable amount of punishment being delivered to it on an hourly basis, it's the cure they've been looking for.
I might be able to recover them.
Or blow the entire ship to
Is
hell
it weird that Dr. Tigan just has that on his desk, though? Like a twitching codex skull? Just keep that on your desk, huh? It'd be like if you went into a butcher shop and they just had a severed bleeding cow head on the counter. You'd be like, I mean, I understand it's what you do here, but also, really? Just right there on the counter, huh? So we gotta breach the alien network, use the Skulljack on a codex. We can probably do that. I don't believe we have any Shadow... Yep, we're out of Shadow Project... Shadow Chamber projects. Yeah, we sure are, and we've also got these sweet assassin weapons that we also can't research, so I guess we'll just do an Advent Trooper autopsy, because for whatever reason, we still haven't gotten this to be instant.
The crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded.
Wait, Dr. Tigan, you're the person who handles the medical stuff on this boat? Remind me to cancel my next Well Man exhibit, because I don't want you knuckle deep in my prostate, if you know what I'm saying. I'll, you know what? I'll just risk it. That's fine. Looks like Rihanna has recovered from her wounds. Dave Chappelle is back and ready for action, or non-action, as the case may be. We finally unlocked battle scanners, huh? Okay. Reinforced light armor. I mean, we don't really need that, though. Don't really need +1 HP for our light armor. We sort of got that covered. Gatekeeper autopsy. You don't remember what you do. The Archon King? No, that's just gonna... I mean, we can't wear the armor. The same reason we haven't done the Berserker Queen autopsy. We can't do anything with it. Let's do the Andromedon autopsy, because I don't remember what it gives
It
us.
does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit.
Yeah, every time we kill one, it always gets that shard of glass rammed right through its right eye, too.
Regardless of the
Let's not tell the aliens about that, because I'm afraid they might, like, restructure the design and take away our ability to kill them quite so easily. There's very clearly a critical flaw in the defense canopy of that, and that it sends razor-sharp shards of glass getting penetrated straight into the orbit of the occupant's eye. We want that working for us, Dr. T. Miley Cyrus has recovered from her wounds. The Chosen has clamped down on the western United States, which he controls. Congratulations, way to rule your own people with an iron fist. Reducing his own region's income.
Try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the resistance.
Yeah, could we just go do this guerrilla op, though,
Pay
John?
close attention to each one as they gain more information about our plan.
I really don't think we have to pay much attention to them at all. We can go and give them a deadly timeout whenever we damn well please. So what have we got here? Hack counters a hidden dark event. I remember there being a dark event we were very desperate to counter. I don't really give a shit about loyalty among thieves. Was it Left Behind? Yeah, Left Behind and another. The game is just throwing troopers at us. Stop it. Also, I mean, we're definitely going to do this one because I want to stop Left Behind. So what do we got? A Codex, a Spectre, Heavy Mech, Elite Trooper, Elite Purifier, a Gatekeeper, and the Advent General. Well, let's see if we can get a twofer on this one and not only complete the mission, but also spike a Codex in the brain. Looks like most of our team is coming back from being off duty, but we would be remiss on this one if we didn't take James Franco and Paris Hilton.
We'll need to have one of our troops equip the skull
Yeah, I know.
in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
You know, John, I mean, this is not my first day on the job here, pal. Well, been here, done this. You can go easy on the tutorialization a little bit. I'm okay. I'm a big boy. Give me that pineapple. Give me that Paris Hilton. Do you think Paris Hilton's going to be a great shot with that eyeball thing going on there? Why don't we just send Woody Harrelson's tired, so we can't send Wiffle Ball. Well, we could send Matthew McConaughey. Let's... Oh, is McConaughey tired too? God, you guys are going to work on your cardio, guys. I guess we'll send Snoop Dogg and Dave Chappelle? No, we can't do that. We could send Tommy Chong, who's still grieving the loss of his running partner, Cheech Marin. Did we have somebody else whose partner died? Cameron Diaz, I'm not sure if you ever had a partner, but you know what? You're low-ish rank, and you have the ability to take a piece of tactical gear, so I'm thinking maybe you're our sacrificial lamb on this one. Somebody's got to make themselves visible to go spike a Codex. Kind of feel like you are that someone. When in doubt, send the FNG, right? What weapon do you have? Nothing. So we could give her a repeater and a superior expanded magazine. Yeah, let's do that. Rihanna can be with her frag grenade. We're going to swap that out, actually. Rihanna, I don't suppose you have... By any chance, do you have Shredder? Target definition, Highlands. I mean, you're technically our scout. You've got Banish, Annihilate. You do have Shredder and tactical rigging, though. And Needle. You have everything we would want. So here's what we're going to do. Rihanna, we're going to give you the AP rounds. You got the Shadowlance AP rounds. You can frag anybody's armor that needs good fragging. They need a good fragging. Rihanna's our girl. Franco, let's get you a little better gun here. Superior expanded magazine, superior repeater. So this is all Franco farming for insta-gibs. I'm okay with that. Let's also give Franco... We don't have any kind of, like... Wait a minute. I made utility items available. Where are all my magic bullets? No, though. I want magical bullets. Where are all my magical bullets? They're not equipped. I should have dragon fire. No, nobody who had them died either. I was gonna say, did somebody get killed while carrying our dragon fire rounds? But no, they definitely did not. We have dragon fire rounds somewhere. Maybe they're on somebody who's wounded, so that gear is reserved. We also seem to be short weapons, too. You know what, Pete? You sent them on a covert operation. Yep, that's exactly what I did. I did, in fact, send them on a covert operation. Son of a bitch. Well, then, I guess we'll give you, Talon rounds. Because, why not? Well, they kind of suck. That's why not, Pete. Well, I'm doing it anyway. Cameron, Smokin, Diaz, just take this Skulljack. Actually, you know what's probably better than... Let's just go with the med kit here. James Franco, in case somebody has an unexpected encounter, needs a little bit of patching up, James Franco will be there to chop their arm off and let them get out from underneath that inconvenient boulder. By the way, just throwing this out there, the better title for that 127 hours movie would have been An Inconvenient Boulder. They could have piggybacked off the success of Al Gore and called it An Inconvenient Boulder. Maybe throwing a message about climate change at the end of it just for shits and giggles. Al Gore won a Nobel Prize, though. Nobel Prize for junk science. You'll notice the funny thing about Al Gore is they did give him a Nobel Peace Prize because they couldn't, by any rational logic or explanation, give him an actual Nobel Prize for any sort of science for the inconvenient truth, because the science behind it was pretty shit. Peace Prize, though, hey, whatever. Do whatever you want. We can give that to whomever. Next year, they're giving it to Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump, and enjoy it. They're giving it to them both as like a co-award. They're gonna be salty that they got to split the $1 million, though. What's our... Use the Skulljack on a Codex, right? That's our alternate objective. Locate and defeat the Advent Field Commander, kill the Advent Field Commander, and then kill everybody else. So, couldn't the mission objective just say kill everyone? I mean, it's nice that you give me some specifics and be like, find the Field Commander, kill the Field Commander, but the objective could very well just be kill everybody you see. Just like murder every single person you can find. Murder every living entity. Destroy all of them. It could just, I mean, the actual mission objective could just be, hey, Pete, why don't you go all final solution on some Advent up here? And I'd be like, whoa, that's not cool, man. That's...
Watch my back.
Don't worry, Paris Hilton's over here. She can watch your back and someone else's back at the same time. She'll have you and Tommy John covered. She's just that good. Let's see what these guys do. They are patrolling towards us. Is there any other enemy in the region? Because if we can dash in Spike and then just cloak up at the end of it, I'd be okay with that. Miley, open this door and see what lies down this corridor. Are there enemies down here? There are not. In fact, it's a dead end. So our best bet would be to just go ahead and send Paris Hilton in on the spot. Who was it that had the... Oh, right, it was Cameron Diaz. You know what, Cameron Diaz? This is going to create an avatar, though, Pete. And then you got to deal with an avatar and a Spectre. Shockingly, I'm pretty okay with that, actually. I have every confidence we're going to be able to do it. And now's the time while there are no other enemies around. She stabbed her in the throat so hard they both left the ground. I guess we'll go for that small intel cache. Cameron Diaz is almost the world's second greatest hacker. Well, you're dead. Go ahead and spawn my avatar, please. Talk about inconvenience. That's an inconvenient spot to put an avatar. Oh, yep, spotted. There we are. Hello, Mr. Spectre. Nah, I'm just gonna banish it if that's alright with you, Dr. Tigan. I'm pretty sure we can get him in one salvo. We'll have our damage shooter just go rip him apart. Does he have any... Do you have armor? Don't step on Rihanna, though. Thank you. I mean, she's probably just gonna immediately reveal herself, and by probably, I mean, like, definitively, Rihanna's just gonna go ahead and shoot you in the heart a whole bunch. In fact, I don't see any particularly compelling reason to just not... Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Ooh, Rihanna laying down the law. You are banished. So we're going to get a bunch of shred and etc. off of this, but I'm assuming... Yeah, it's just going to be bad. Rihanna's revealed, all things considered. Not that big of a deal. We could have Miley Cyrus do... We should probably keep, like, one banished shooter on the table. Here, Paris Hilton. Why don't you... You only have 3 bullets in your gun. I was gonna say, why don't you come finish this guy off? You only have 3 bullets. Go ahead and do it. You'll get him. Can't miss, can't fail to kill. You said can't miss, Pete, but you realize you're talking about Paris Hilton, the girl who looks in 2 directions at the same time. Okay, that's enough cross-eyed jokes. You probably have maybe gone a little over. No, did I go overboard or did I not go far enough? I think we all know the answer to that question. Is that not only did I not go overboard, I didn't take it far enough yet. Let's hope they don't walk this way. We have some revealed troopers who I should like to remain revealed. Or unrevealed, rather. Actually, I really just want this pod to not activate. That's what I'd like.
I can get there.
If they walk towards us, they may spot.
We're picking up an inbound Advent transport. The aliens
I'm guessing that's probably the general, though, Bradford.
Don't let them get on board that ship.
Don't worry. Okay, everybody cloak up, then. That's our new goal. Everybody's concealed. Paris? She closed her good eye, and then she disappeared, vanished into the ether.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Wonder which eye of Paris Hilton's eye is. Like, which one is the good eye? Probably her dominant eye. So she's like, I guess it would depend on whether she's right or left-handed, maybe? Alright, Tommy Chong, we're gonna zip you in a little closer to the enemy. Tommy's gonna be our scout. Rihanna, you're revealed here, thanks to eliminating the avatar. Let's have you cloak up.
Confirmed. That's the general. Take them out before they can escape. We won't get another shot at this.
We got plenty of time and all of our explosives, Bradford. I'm not too terribly worried about us not getting the job done here. In fact, we're going to take a moment just so Rihanna can reload the clip. Not that that is really relevant, because... Oh, Cameron Diaz, you're also not concealed, huh? Right, Cameron Diaz, sacrificial victim. She's the one we actually sent out with the Skulljack, though, to do our bidding. Pete, why did you trust Cameron Diaz to do your bidding? You know, I wish I had a better answer for that. I don't... Probably shouldn't not. I mean, you guys have seen The Mask, right? You know what Cameron Diaz is capable of. Mostly she just walks around with a hair full of semen. 3-man pod, 2-man pod, gatekeeper pod. The gatekeeper's gonna be irritating. These guys we could idly vaporize if we chose to. And I think maybe we'll have 2 of our numbers sit back and idly vaporize them. The rest of our team I think we're gonna have go hard at the general. Although, if the general will walk up... Why, general? Why don't you stop walking, though? Like, right now. I really wanted you to stop walking along. This guy's by himself? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Why are you by yourself? Okay, so Rihanna, come over here. Pitch down a claymore. We're just gonna vaporize this pod, because I don't really like the fact that they're not on our 6, they're at like more of our 330, but I still don't want them there. Let's get an explosivo down. We could go Skulljack this guy too, but it would reveal us in a fashion which would be unrecoverable.
I'm at your service.
Cameron Diaz, why don't you bring your other claymore over here? Drop that down for me. Anywhere will do. As long as it's not in the same tile as that other one.
I'll leave this here.
Cameron Diaz just gonna leave that there. She says that same thing about the check every time we take her out to a nice dinner. She's like, I'll just leave this here. Be like, no, seriously though, Cameron Diaz, you're a multi-millionaire, Hollywood's wealthiest celebrities, basically royalty. You think you could maybe... No, it's fine, never mind. We'll get it, I guess. I'll pick it up. Don't worry about it. It's like the 7th dinner in a row, but who's counting, right? Miley Cyrus. Why don't you, Miley, just... No, don't. I don't know what we did there, but why don't you just reach out and sting this man? In fact, if you're gonna do that, let's have you give Rihanna a bonus action. Because if Rihanna can sting him, maybe we'll have Rihanna go for the sting since she can. Do that. Rihanna, sting that man.
No mercy.
And then Miley can just straight up kill him. Or Rihanna could miss. That was a sting, though. Nobody should know where we are. None of us should be revealed. The shot did miss. You're not wrong, but that was a sting shot. We can't be revealed off of that missing. Tommy Chong? I forgot. Oh, of course, when she missed, the guy moved. That's supremely irritating. Paris. It is a long run. Miley, I guess we'll have you come up here and hope this guy doesn't fade back towards us. Not knowing where anyone is, these guys should tend to congregate in the same area. Yeah, why don't you all go over the... That's perfect, though. Thank you. Just kind of cluster up over there. That's helpful.
I go where you tell me.
Well, right now I'm telling you to come over here and throw a claymore down where it hits literally all of these guys.
Placing the weapon.
Miley Cyrus is placing the weapon. The weapon's been placed. Who else has a claymore they can contribute? Paris Hilton's got a couple. All right.
Moving as
Paris,
ordered.
let's get you up here. And if you could also maybe place the weapon.
A deadly trap.
Paris is throwing down a deadly trap. As opposed to, you know, like a friendly trap. The other kind of trap. The kind you don't see very often.
I will go.
No, this is it's a tickle trap, Pete. We're tossing them in there, and when they fall into our clutches, we're just going to tickle them mercilessly for like 15 to 20 seconds. Then we're just going to let them go and all have a good laugh.
Patience.
So Tommy Chong. Tommy, it looked like you accidentally stuck that one to the wall, buddy.
Moving out.
So Rihanna, we bring you up here.
You to go now.
They don't need any place to go, though, Rihanna. I'm just going to have you blow this up. It should kill most of them. I think what we didn't get with the claymores, we got with the purifier when he went up. I mean, his gatekeeper's still around, but he's going to be real confused. And James Pineapple Franco, you can get a shot at him. We can't allow him to recover the general's body. Well, don't worry, James Franco's on it. Go ahead and just banish this man. Yeah, I mean, 50% chance to hit is terrible, but Franco's got 6 shots and he needs to get 2 hits. And he didn't. All right, that's actually really good shooting, Franco.
Confirmation. Mission accomplished.
Like a glove. We fit right in there. Just like that OJ trial where it was like, nah, it's too tight. I actually read recently an interesting theory where somebody put together like a not unconvincing case that OJ actually perhaps didn't kill his wife. And that the fact that maybe, just maybe, the Juice's son murdered Nicole Brown Simpson, and that OJ sort of put on a nice show to kind of defray suspicion and take the rap for it because he figured he would probably get acquitted based on the fact that he didn't actually do it, and that the whole thing has been a relatively clever ruse. Average damage per attack was 21. It's a new record. I'm not sure how that record worked out, but I mean, it looks great on paper. Just like the Juice's rushing numbers, am I right?
Trusted veterans. It's a testament to our cause.
Yep. Well, I mean, Cameron Diaz got promoted. Is that who you're talking about? One of our most trusted veterans? I'm not really sure I share that sentiment, but she can pick up Blood Trail, which would make her slightly less shitty. She did do us a good turn here, and Paris Hilton... Tommy Chong and Paris Hilton have fallen deeply in love. After only one mission, they're like, nah, let's hook this shit up. I can't do it, though. I can't do it. I want Paris Hilton to... Wait, Franco? Who are you down for? James Franco also loves Tommy Chong. Paris Hilton's got a 3.7 bond ability, huh? No, it's just how much cohesion she got. You know, we're not... No, nobody's getting bonded with Tommy Chong. I see that it's interesting that you guys like Tommy Chong. And that you want to learn his cannabistic ways, but no, not today. I would prefer that you two take that journey of exploration together. Examine the recovered Avatar core. So we got some other stuff on the menu,
Another
though.
Impressive effort, Commander.
Colonel
My
Emily Gordon,
expectations were
Grenadier.
high, and
Killed the
yet
Avatar,
you
reduced the
exceeded
Avatar
them.
project progress by 3, and we countered, more importantly, the Left Behind event, which I very much dislike. What the hell is going on here, though? Is that a Guy Fawkes mask on top of a pair of comically oversized sunglasses? That may be the greatest look I've ever seen. It is, in fact, the Guy Fawkes mask atop a comically oversized pair of sunglasses with the Guile brush cut. Boom, boom. That
wasn't going to be that simple. And of course, their solutions
I can't, in good conscience, allow you on the team. I'm sorry, but whatever this is that you've got going on, I'm aghast, appalled, and horrified, and frankly, kind of scared. You know, just no. Nope. Just no. Just as you know, I'm gonna say no, thank you to employing you here on the Avenger. I'm sorry, Emily Gordon, you're just not what our organization is looking for. And I'm gonna offer you some friendly advice for your next potential candidacy. Maybe next time you go to a job interview, just something simple. How about a nice pantsuit? No facial attire of any variety, like no sunglasses, no Guy Fawkes masks, absolutely not. And consider perhaps maybe a more conservative hairstyle as well. Something that says, I routinely show up for my scheduled shift. That's all I'm going to say. Just, you know, maybe tone it down a little bit. And then once you've been with the organization for a while, then you can sort of flower and blossom and kind of let your personality come to the fore. Then, you know, like just maybe tamp it down a little bit. And I know you're exuberant, but you've got clearly you're outgoing and you've got like a ebullient personality. But maybe, just maybe, you know, for the time being, put that light under a bushel until you're sure it's ready to shine forth in a nurturing and caring environment. That's all I'm saying. Nothing nurturing and caring about my environment. This episode also is over. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see Paris Hilton simultaneously hit 2 targets from 1 scope, you might consider subscribing as well, because I'm telling you, those jokes are not getting old. I'm going to keep making them until everybody comes together and realizes, you know what? Yeah, she is cockeyed as shit, Pete. How come we never commented on it before? That's my crusade, to recognize Paris Hilton's strabismus. It's, admittedly, it's a humble crusade, but it's a crusade nonetheless. So if you want to see that, consider subscribing as well. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon, because, you know, both of my eyes focus on the same target.